Good day, I am Sheila Marie P. Olen. Now I'm talking about shock. What is shock in the first place? Shock is a life-threatening situation due to poor tissue perfusion with the impaired cellular metabolism manifested in turn by serious pathophysiological abnormalities of belly and lung. Shock is a term of use to describe the clinical syndrome that develops when there is critical impairment of tissue perfusion due to some form acute circulatory failure. Davidson and shock may be defined as an inadequate delivery of oxygen and nutrients to maintain normal tissue and cellular function. The state in which profound and widespread reduction of effective tissue perfusion leads the first reversible and then, if prolonged, to irreversible cellular injury. So, ito yung mga signs and symptoms. In the early stage of shock and the body compensates for a decreased blood for the tissue by constructing the blood vessels in the skin and the organs of abdominal cavity and then the skeletal muscle. So, yung shock of or yung mga signs of shock, ito yung skin is pale or blush and cold to touch. Kapag ginawa ka mo, malamig. And then, ito yung nag-care ng victim within the dark skin. It may be necessary to rely primarily on the color of mucous membranes on the inside of the mouth or under the eyelids or the color of the nails bed. So, yung skin may be moist and clammy. If the preparation for occurred, the victim is weak. And then the pulse of the victim is quite rapid, over 100 and often to be felt at the wrist but perceptible in the carotid artery at the side of the neck or the femoral artery groin. Then, if the body is condition deteriorates, ito yung following sign may be noted. The victim becomes apathetic and relatively unresponsive, and victim eyes are sunken with a vacant expression and the pupils may be widely dilated. And then yung first aid for shock is to eliminate the cause of the shock such as stoppage or breathing, hemorrhage, and the severe pain. In the following steps should be done. Ito yung keep the victim lying down, cover the victim only enough to keep him warm or losing body heat, and then get medical help immediately. If the body position for a victim must be based on the injuries, generally the most satisfactory position for the injured person will be lying down or laying down to improve the circulatory or circulation of blood. And then, objectives of first aid care for shock is to improve circulation of the body, ensure the adequate supply of oxygen, and maintain normal body temperature. And then, a victim with severe wounds or mga sugat on the lower part of the face and jaw, and conditions should be placed on a recovery or side position to allow drainage of the fluids and to avoid blockage of the air by foreign materials and blood. So, ato yun yung recovery position. Kailangan ipaside mo yung tao or yung victims. And then, when they're in the danger of aspiration of fluids, a victim who has difficulty breathing may be placed on position with his back flat with the head and shoulder raised. Ito tinatawag na elevated head and shoulders. So, papahigain mo siya but yung ulo niya is pa-slant. Mas mataas yun nasa ulo, pababa. Para mas hindi mahirapan huminga. And then next is to improve the condition of the victim. The feet may be raised from 18 to 12 inches. If the victim has difficulty breathing or increased additional pain after the feet are raised, lower the feet again. So kapag masyado mataas yung pinagpapatungan ng paa, kailangang magbawasan ang level nito upang hindi ganun kahirap yung taong or yung biktima makahinga. Ito yung tinatawag na elevated feet. Kung yung isa elevated head and shoulders, ito naman ay elevated feet. Kasi nga yung paa naman yung tinataas rito, habang yung isa naman is ulo at shoulders. And then next is if the victim is exposed to cold or dampness, place or over the under the victim blankets or addition clothing to keep him warm and avoid chilling. So tawag dito is cover with blanket with face exposed. So yung tao or yung victim kailangan mong tabunan ng blanket upang hindi siya ganun kalamigin. Basta't yung katawan niya lang yung nako-cover nun and hindi kasama ang muka. So that's all. Ayun po yung mga shock na kailangan nating gawin kapag yung tao ay naging unconscious. So, elevated head and shoulders, elevated feet, cover the blankets with face exposed, and lastly, recovery position. So, that's all po. I think dito na natin matatapos ang ating report. So, ayun po. Thank you.